Hi everybody, it's DHSimmer and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a renovation in The Sims 4, and today I am renovating a lot you may have not seen before because it's kind of hidden away. It's a burger bar that EA built, of course, but it's actually just on your gallery, like your library on the gallery. Since Dine Out didn't have a world, they didn't put it into the game, and you can actually find like a lot of builds like this where you can just go into your library and EA will just put like pre-made builds and stuff in there, and they're not good obviously because they're EA builds, but you know, they are good to renovate. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm renovating this little nice burger bar. I thought it was a cute little thing to renovate, so that's what I'm doing today. And yeah, it's a quick little renovation build. I think it turned out pretty well. It's pretty similar to the before, but I think it has good improvements now. I guess now that we're on this theme, I should talk about my Dine Out opinions because it's a very controversial pack, because it's very glitchy and it's not very good. But personally, like I said, I don't think Dine Out's great. Dine Out is actually the first pack I ever got in The Sims 4, like my first ever pack. And clearly I didn't watch any like opinion videos because it's not a very good pack. You can run restaurants, which I think that's a really cool thing. You can like pick your own menu. You can pick like what outfits like the cooks and the waiters and the hosts wear and stuff like that. And I really do like that system. That's like a great thing in the pack. But if you're just going to use the pack just to like go to restaurants with your Sims, you know, it's not great. It'll take you like 6 hours to finish and get out of there because you'll order your food. Well, you have to wait for your table, get your table, and you know, all that stuff. And it takes like 4 hours. So if you go for lunch at noon, you're not going to get out of there till like 6 at dinner time. So there's that. Also, Sims do not stay seated in their tables. That's annoying. I don't know how much of this they fixed because I haven't played with it since all these issues. But you can tell me if you have these issues still and stuff like that. But yeah, it's overall, a lot of people don't like it because it's very glitchy. I do like the idea of Dine Out, though. I do like the idea of going to restaurants with my Sims. It's just needs some better execution. But yeah, I think it would be a great candidate for a refresh, like the spa day refresh. I actually quite like the refreshes. It's more content for content or for like a pack you already paid for. So I really like their idea of taking packs that are a little lackluster and not very good and kind of old, and then they kind of update them. I'm saying kind of too much, but they update them to be better. And like a lot of the old packs, they don't have as much content because they're kind of getting the feel for stuff, I guess. But yeah, like if you compare luxury party stuff, like that's smaller than like some of the kits we got, you know. So yeah, they should really do that pack too. Luxury party is like so bad. If there's one pack I tell you not to get, is luxury party. I like my first pet stuff more than luxury party stuff. I don't, okay, here's my unpopular opinion. I don't mind my first pet stuff as much as other people do. I think it's a little bit yucky with the idea of paying for a pack for like DLC for DLC. But I don't hate the pack, and I don't hate the idea of doing a pack based on small rodents. I do think it would be better if they decided, or they just made it so the pack didn't require cats and dogs. You could obviously, sorry, I'm yawning, I'm so tired right now. But you can obviously get the pack, even if you don't have cats and dogs, you just won't have like most of the content. So I wish they kind of focused it on like the small animals and stuff. But as you can see now, since I yawned, I'm very tired. I'm filming this not very late, actually. It's like 10:30. But since I started school, I'm just like so tired. It really sucks for the weekend, actually, because like I used to be able to I went to bed at like 1 during the summer, and then I wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock. But now that I wake up at 5, 6 o'clock, now it's like 9:30, and I'm like, oh, time to go to bed. So yeah, I should probably get my life together, but actually it's probably better for me this way. I always say I'm a night owl, but like, am I? I guess so. I don't really like waking up in really early in the morning, but you know, I have to. But I just have to adjust my schedule to be a morning bird now. Is that what it's called? A morning bird? Morning bird, night owl? Okay, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember, honestly. I'm so tired today. But yeah, I actually made a list of stuff to talk about, just like stuff I came up with and didn't want to forget. Usually I don't make lists for my voiceovers because I just kind of wing it. Just kind of talk about random stuff, which ends up being really boring because it's just about YouTube and school. But that's all I do, so I'm sorry. But iPhone 13 was announced. I want to talk about that a bit. I just got my new phone like a couple months ago. I got the 12 Pro. So I'm not going to get the iPhone 13. I'm not going to get any of their variants. But I think it's kind of strange now. And I get that Apple kind of has like a strategy. But I think it's kind of like strange that like they used to only release one phone a year. Because it was like they released the original phone, the iPhone 2G. And then they released the 3G. And then 3GS, 4, 4S. And then they started getting into like 5 and 5C and 5S and 6 and 6 Plus and releasing multiple variants. But last year, I think they released 5 phones. They released iPhone 12, or they released iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the iPhone SE2. So I think it's kind of weird how they're releasing so many. But this year, I think they're releasing 13 mini, 13 Pro, and 13 Pro Max. So I guess there's that. It seems like a lot to me, but you know, I guess it's working for them. I guess it's a good strategy considering that they're still doing it. And also they seem like they're getting away a little bit from doing like the S models, because they did like 10 and then 10S and then they stopped, and now they're doing 11 and then 12 and then 13. So I wonder how far they'll go up in numbers before it's like iPhone 65 Pro Max. I also think it really bothers me actually how it was like 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, like where's the 9? What's even the point of the numbers if you're going to skip them? It really makes me angry. It's so stupid, but it makes me angry. So I'm not going to talk about the numbers too much more, but I'm just saying, I think they probably should have not skipped out on 9, okay? What's their thing against the number 9? Like, I know they picked 10 because it was like the 10-year iPhone anniversary, but still, the numbers aren't there for the years. It's not like the iPhone 6 came out on the 6th year of the iPhone. Like, no. They're there because that's the model, not the year. Okay, I'll stop complaining about that. The only other thing I had on my list was about school, of course. It's talking about going back to school, because I did virtual schooling all last year, and now I'm back in the classroom, and it's very weird. Like, people get pulled out for quarantine so much, but they're not requiring us to wear masks. I'm like, at this point, just make us wear masks, because if it's gonna stop you from like quarantining everyone, like, I understand they're trying their best and we're trying to get rid of COVID and all of that good stuff. Like, I really want COVID to be gone too. I want everyone to be happy and healthy and back to normal, but it's like close contact is like a weird thing, because I've even heard some people test negative for COVID, and they won't let them back at school. So I'm like, what are you kind of going for here? Like, it doesn't make sense. Just, if it'll make the school happier, just make us wear masks so you don't have to like pull everyone out all the time. And it's just like kind of a stupid method you have. Like, I don't know. It's not even like that many people are actually getting COVID. So, I don't know. And don't take this as me being like, COVID's not real. Like, I know COVID is real. COVID is sad. It's frustrating. It's causing people to die, and it's not good. And I'll stop talking about it now, because I don't think people like it that much when people talk about it. But I don't know, it's just a weird system my school has. It's really strange. I don't know, and I think it's kind of frustrating for people, and it's kind of confusing. So I don't know, I'm not going to talk to my school about it. Like, I'm not going to show up at the board meeting and be like, hey, I don't like your system. But, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm not like qualified to make decisions with that. So maybe they're doing the best possible way and I just don't understand their method. I don't know, but I'll just leave it to them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this build. It's almost over, or this renovation. Make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Shorts Tuesday, Thursday. Streams every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I'll see you all then. Make sure you come. Bye, everybody.